welcome back. My name is Allison and I'll be working with you as your dental hygienist today. So because this is your second visit, we'll be working with the correct methods of floss. You can sometimes realize there's a sticky substance on your teeth. This is that plaque building up, which is bacteria that will build up on your teeth if you don't have the proper methods for removal. And keeping this plaque on your teeth can lead to further issues in the future, such as any gum diseases or cavities even. So to begin, you want to rip off about an arm's length of floss. That is about 12 to 18 inches. And afterwards, you can then begin wrapping around the floss with your middle finger on one hand, using the majority of the floss on this one, and that will be designated as your clean side. Whereas the other side doesn't have as much floss, but it's still tight enough to be able to work with, leaving about ½ an inch of floss here. So you want to place your pointer and thumb on the floss to start on your top teeth. Then you will want to do a nice and gentle seesaw motion in between the teeth, holding the floss at an oblique or diagonal position, nice and easily. And once you're inside the teeth there, you want to then form a C shape around the tooth. This will get the side of the tooth that you're working on, moving up and down 3 to 4 times. You want to do the other tooth as well, making a C shape and going up and down 3 to 4 times. Then when you're done, you can gently seesaw motion outwards. And then, once I said we had a clean side, you'll unravel on the clean side and ravel up more into the dirty. This is to prevent spread of bacteria throughout your mouth once you move from tooth to tooth. Then once you've done that, you can begin the next tooth. I'll demonstrate in a section here, doing the seesaw motion inwards, nice and gently, trying to get underneath the gum in that area, and then you can form a C shape around the tooth, going up and down 3 to 4 times, and then the other side, up and down 3 to 4 times. Then you can gently seesaw outwards, preventing from snapping, and moving on to the next area, doing the same thing with unraveling and raveling the floss. Lastly, I will demonstrate in this section over here, doing the same thing, pointer finger and thumb, doing that gentle seesaw motion into the teeth, and then forming the C shape, getting this side of the tooth, moving up and down 3 to 4 times, and the same C shape and up and down 3 or 4 times. Then gently seesawing back out, making sure not to snap the floss. Okay, and then you'll move down to the bottom teeth, and you would have grabbed a new piece of floss because the top one would have already been fully used with the dirty and clean. So you'll do the same exact thing, wrapping up the floss with more on one side and less on the other, and you'll be using just your pointer fingers now, with one hand working from the inside of the mouth and the other from the outside. Then you can begin doing the seesaw motion with your pointer fingers downward on the floss, nice and gently, and then forming the C shape around the tooth, going up and down 3 to 4 times. Same with the adjacent tooth, doing the C shape, trying to get underneath of the gums there 3 to 4 times. Then seesaw back out. All right, and I'll show you again on these set of teeth, doing the same thing, unraveling on one hand and raveling on the other, and leaving about ½ an inch of floss to work with, pressing downward, right here, doing the seesaw motion in, and the C shape around the tooth, up and down 3 to 4 times, and the other side 3 to 4 times, and gently seesaw back out. I'll show you over here, doing the seesaw motion inward to the teeth, forming the C shape around the tooth as well, going up and down 3 to 4 times, and again on the other side, up and down 3 to 4 times. And then gently seesawing back out of the teeth. Make sure that you are being careful seesawing that motion inwards, because if you do improperly do this method, you could potentially even cut your gums, so you want to make sure you're using the right technique for this. You want to throw away the floss after you're done with your top teeth, because after you're wrapping from the clean end to the dirty end, that floss will be all used up, so you want to right away throw it in the trash can, and then rip off a new piece of floss, and after you're completely done with that one, you will also immediately dispose of it into the trash can as well. Unlike brushing, flossing will be done once a day. I recommend flossing at night, but it is important to remember to floss before you brush your teeth. You're not going to bed with leftover plaque building up for bacteria to adhere to and grow on.